Basically, I was trying to figure out, I wanted to write a science fiction film. And at that same time, Ari was graduating from getting his PhD from NYU in neuroscience. And so, but he didn't really want to study academia anymore. So we started talking about, maybe we'd write something together. And we basically spent lots of time walking around Manhattan, talking, thinking about ideas.
The thing started as just Darren and me talking. We were just talking. And the idea started to roll. And so then we talked some more. And slowly we get enough material together that Darren has this process which he cards things out, which is an organizational system. We'd sort of do that together. When he was all set and he had enough, he'd go off and write it. He'd disappear and go off and write it.
I would say that The Fountain is the kind of the movie that when Darren and I started to make films 10, 15 years ago, that this is a movie we've been working on making the whole time. And that the other movies we've made were kind of a stepping stones to get us here.
One of the how I write basically is I take a lot of different ideas from a lot of different places that I think are cool and sort of try to mesh them together. And one of the things I was into was sort of Mayan culture and conquistadors and that whole time period. And that led us down to a research trip down to Guatemala and Honduras and Mexico.
Yeah, those are the eyes and the nose. It's a big mouth. It's the face of a creature.
Maybe use the mouth of a snake or jaguar as the entrance to the cave. So what do you guys think about our trip so far?
I'm tired. Day one, I'm tired.
Are you sick of ruins yet?
No.
Can you see more?
Yes.
Where are we?
Copan.
In the museum.
Sculpture Museum. Copan.
Yeah? You see anything interesting?
There's this big red thing up there.
We sort of got filled with the themes for our movie. Slowly but surely the film started to come together and we were looking for places to shoot. And Warner Brothers really wanted us to go to Australia. Australia was great. The Gold Coast was kind of a wasteland. It was kind of like Fort Lauderdale. And we got a nice house, at least, and we just started. It was kind of crazy to move all the way around the world to make a movie. It was just, it's an absurd thing to do. It's pretty close. So we can maybe have some guys run right in there. That would be cool. No, just up there. Also more dudes up there. It's a good vantage point for those guys.
I don't know. I think we actually want to see it picture. The problem is we're trying to do something that's unrealistic.
One thing real quick to make things a little clearer, one shorthand that we use for the different time periods to make it clearer is the past is number 1, present is number 2, and the future is number 3. Tomas comes up this side of the McJagger platform, and he's like looking back. The Pappas is screaming at him. He comes around, walks out onto it.
Right. You agree with me on the tree being too big? You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, well, you know, I think we know what you said, it does look pretty big in the
Just doesn't quite fit.
Australia, I was like, you mean in 7 weeks there's going to be 200 Mayans and like 800 extras storming a 90-foot pyramid in the jungle out there wearing, I mean, how's that, what? I had no idea how we're going to get from where we were to there.
Oh, whoa, we fucking A.
Gonna go up there?
The Australian crew was fantastic, and they did incredible work. And it would have been a great, great, great movie had it happened. The whole Australian adventure, the first 2.5 years of our adventure on the Fountain, was very, very intense. After much wrestling with a lot of different things in LA, and probably, you know, the worst week professionally and personally in my life, the studio's shutting us down. But they are in a place where they want to at least store everything and hopefully put this back together. They've been very, very supportive, and they're looking for us to find the right actor for it. Does anybody need a hug?